it's Chester Doneth from Doneth Outdoors, and I'm here with my daughter today. We have come back to my dad's pond, stocked them earlier this spring with some fathead minnows, and we're gonna kind of check on their population. Got some minnow traps here.
These are minnow traps, these are crawdad traps.
So we're gonna bait these up. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna actually tell us how our population of minnows is doing. Honestly, just make sure that they survive and didn't flush out when we had all these big spring rains.
We might catch frogs too.
We might catch some frogs, we might catch some snakes, we might catch whatever. We don't know what we're gonna catch. Pop these into the pond, come back later and check them. There we go. All right, now we'll just fill them up with bait. So if you just want to tear up that bar a few times and then plop, plop. Just make sure you keep a hold of the rope.
I will. Yep.
There you go, that's a nice one. All right, you just lay it there on the bank. This is Layla all the way over the other end of the pond, still trying to catch frogs. So right where she is, we've got one. There we've got one. And then right in front of me, I put the crawdad trap. Kind of spread out. Got them kind of in the shade here.
Do you want me to not do it yet?
You can go.
We didn't catch anything.
Oh no. That's not a good sign.
Ew, look at it though.
Here, we're gonna pull them out.
Hey,
well, maybe we'll get something in the other ones, I hope.
Yeah.
Empty?
Hey, is there one in here? Is this one?
Whoa, 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 hey, look, they're at the bottom. There, like, Layla, look by your right foot.
Yeah, I know, it's right here.
Grab it before it goes in the water. It's on the outside. They're falling through. That's what's happening. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so see these? These are actually smaller than the ones that we put in there. So I'm assuming that this is the fry of the first batch.
These are so cute.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Are these
but
mini
those
fish?
Are definitely fathead minnows.
These are mini fish. Oh,
yeah.
You need to go back in the water.
Okay, so we've got in 3 hours.
This one right here, I think.
We caught four in this trap.
We need to get it in the water.
Yeah. Do you want to open it up and release them in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a good relief. That first one, we didn't pull anything. And I was thinking, uh-oh, we may have a problem. Because like I said earlier, shortly after we put them in there, I noticed just a ton of frogs. And there's actually some sizable bullfrogs in here.
Daddy,
and I know bullfrogs will eat minnows. So I was kind of getting a little scared. Yeah, sweetie?
What is this?
Oh, that's a bone or something from the... There's actually a mouse that went in that trap and it got...
I just touched that.
It couldn't get out. So we caught a mouse while it was sitting in the shed. Yeah, just dump all that stuff in there.
Yeah, the fishies can get a good eat. Right?
Yep. All right, we got one more to check. Oh, you didn't see me put that one in? You were too busy catching frogs.
Yeah. I don't know where it is.
So just keep going around. You can kind of see it over there. So I don't know how good we'll have luck with this one because it's actually a crawdad trap. Caught minnows in it, but...
I see it. There's so much froggies.
There's a lot of frogs. Ooh, try not to do that. You're gonna tip it over. Here, let me help you a little bit. I got a little longer reach.
Did we get
I don't see anything, do you?
No.
So nothing in that trap.
At least we got like 6 of them in the other one.
Nothing in the crawdad trap.
That's sad.
Well, we've got 4 or 5 in the other trap. And they were actually falling through the wires in the trap.
Daddy, what are those?
Those are water gliders. They just glide on top of the water. Yeah, so they were actually, I think they were falling through this mesh. It was so big, they're so small. So we may have had more in the other one, but so I'm just judging 3 hours, 4 or 5 minnows. Population, I think, is probably not what you'd call thriving, but there still is a population, so that's good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, we're gonna add a little bit of habitat. So I've been reading that if you put pallets right along the edge in about 2 or 3 foot of water, that they'll actually be able to lay their eggs on the underside of that pallet, and that way larger fish can't swim in there, you know, and eat their eggs or whatever, and they're fairly well protected underneath of that. I actually think I'm going to leave the minnow trap in here, and we're gonna like leave it overnight, and so we'll come back and we'll check and we'll see how many we got then. So we're gonna come back to the pond, we're gonna check our traps, and we've got a few pallets here. We're gonna throw these pallets in here because so they'll lay flat on the pond like so, and of course the fish will be able to swim in these little holes and recesses in the pallet. On the bottom here, they can lay their eggs on the bottom, and bigger fish can't come in and get the eggs. Of course, there's no bigger fish in there right now, but it just provides a little bit of protection down the road. They'll have these on the ground, they'll have nesting areas so they can reproduce, and those fathead minnows can multiply. And then when we do add crappie here in the fall in a few months, they will be a little bit protected.
It's not sinking.
No, it's not. It's gonna take a while. Now, what you can do is you can take a brick and you can tie it to the bottom and it'll sink it better. Didn't have any bricks available. I'll put this other one.
It's gonna be cool.
Other side over here. So they're trying to spread out a little bit. It won't take long at all.
It would just take like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, like even less. I'm gonna get out of the way. So if you like...
Yeah. See how many we got in there, if we got any. Oh man, look at that.
We got so much.
There's a ton of them in there.
I want to feel.
That's a good sign. All right.
The wizard.
Do you want me to open them up and you throw them back in?
Yeah.
So we got a lot of them and they're very good size. And we have a snake in there too that we killed. So hopefully,
snake?
Yeah, there's a snake right there.
Oh, I see it.
So it is dead because they can't breathe underwater and it's probably been there a little while.
Hello, fishies.
But yeah, man, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. Awesome.
No, don't just like dump them in there. I wanna feel them. No.
Well, they can't be out of water too long. I'm gonna dump these in there, okay? I'm gonna dump these in. Put them back. So those were pretty good sized ones. And we do have one dead one in there.
Come on, fishy.
But that's a really positive sign. And I'm actually seeing some smaller ones that you probably can't see.
Someone died.
So I'm seeing some smaller ones that you probably can't see with the camera that are actually swimming around in the shallow. So they've probably already began producing, which is excellent.
That one died.
Can't ask for anything better than that. So hopefully with these pallets we'll provide a little bit more habitat, and so they start laying more eggs and they'll be a little bit more protected, which will be more sustaining to population sizes. And hopefully by fall we've had at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 generations of fathead minnows that have produced, and we'll have plenty of food for the crappie. Did you get them all out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I accidentally was stepping on one, but I wasn't stepping on him too hard, and then I threw him back in the water, and he still survived.
You survived? Thank the Lord.
Yeah, but 2 of them are died.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because I accidentally stepped on them, and then I didn't know, and then I saw them, and then I put them back in the water, and they died.
Oh, no. Okay, well.
But that one still survived.
I forgive you. I'm not sure that they will. And we have at least one less snake inside of there. They, of course, can't breathe underneath of the water, so
he died.
They couldn't come back for air once he got in there. He probably ate some minnows, most likely. That's probably why he was in there.
Wait, did he shed?
That's okay. We got some good population going on. It's pretty promising. So, all right. So we're gonna take this out, and I think the next step is to maybe check it one more time this fall, and then we're gonna go ahead and start adding some crappie to the pond. Hey guys, if you made it to the video, we really appreciate you watching.
Subscribe to Donna's Outdoors.
bridges that you burned, they are still there, just floating. See any bucks?